Welcome back on the Domino's post-game show. Head coach of the Hutch Tigers, Dennis Piechowski, now joins us. And Coach, wow. 3 straight years, instant classics. 2 with LeSueur Henderson, this one with Shakopee. What are you feeling now after the win here?
Sweet, special. I mean, this one last year was sweet. Unbelievable last year after what happened 2 years ago at LeSueur. Finally get the camel or the monkey off our back. But this one is sweeter. This one tastes a lot better. Just the simple fact that we moved from 2A to 3A, and we played an outstanding Shakopee team who's been rated probably in the top 4 throughout the entire season. To come in and take them to 5 and never give up, I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. And I think hopefully now people take notice that, Hutchinson, they got a pretty darn good volleyball program.
We've talked a lot about your defense over the course of our chats here after games this season. This one might have been your best defensive efforts.
Early in the game, I thought we could have done better defensively, but they're solid. But when it came down to game 5, and I told the girls, I said, we talked about this at the beginning of the year, that if you're going to win ball games, it's going to be because of your defense. And they said, we've got one chance, one opportunity, and it's going to come down to our defense. And some of the balls that we played, I think was Sarah Carlson, who just flat out laid out, kept that ball alive, and made Madison put it back over the net. And to get the point out of it after a couple of rallies, unbelievable. And that's been our cornerstone of our program. It's been defense, 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 and it showed tonight. These kids can play, and they can play at a high level.
And both schools, I mean, there wasn't really a whole lot of mistakes. Generally, in a game, you'll have a few missed serves or a missed hit. I mean, this was very well played up.
It was, and I kicked myself because we battled back in game 1 to win that one. In game 2, we had them on the ropes where we could have gone up 2-0 on them. We had the lead, I think it was late 22-20, maybe 22-21. And all of a sudden we had a serving error. I think we had a serving error in game 1, but we survived. Game 2, we had a serving error. We gave them, and we talked about it at the beginning of the week, is that girls, when you play this team, you can't give them opportunities. They come back down 24-21, and I've seen it happen. It's happened to us in the past, that they do not give up. So when you give them 3 points like that, but defensively, both teams gave it everything they had. We got a lucky roll at the end, and we got the kill. It wasn't down, but it ran the net, went out of bounds off the block, and we'll take point 16.
In game 3, as you were kind of getting taken to the woodshed a little bit there, I thought your leaders kind of rose up and were leaders and helped you back in it.
It was, and we had to use a couple early timeouts, and my whole thing was, girls, it's not about how we're playing, it's about mentally what we're trying to do. And we kind of all of a sudden came out with this defeated attitude that, we can't win, so we're giving up. And, credit to them. I think we were down 19-6 or 18-6. I mean, it was deep, the hole. And all of a sudden we got something rolling and got something going, and we lost by 5. But you know what? We put some pressure on that team at the end of the game. And I think that helped us in the next game because they knew it wasn't going to be easy. Even though we didn't win, we didn't quit, and it showed in game 6.
Outside of the defense, was there any other big key to the game for you?
Sarah Carlson played outstanding. I mean, Sarah's been battling a bad shoulder all year. Game 3, she really came to the bench and said, I don't know if I've got much left. We asked her to just do the best she can. If she's going to tip deep. But, she found that inner strength, and she played a lot harder and to the end. After that, I think it was just the will to not quit. They kept believing in our system. They kept believing in themselves. They trusted their teammates. They had confidence in each other. And, those are all intangibles. You can't coach that. You can just talk about it. Hopefully the kids will buy into it. Fundamentally, we did what we needed to do, but it was the intangibles that got us over the night.
Can you continue this run now down to St. Paul?
Well, it gets tougher. Every game that you play, the competition gets a little stronger. I think this is a big one. It's the hardest game to get is always the section championship to get to the state tournament. Now we get to the state tournament. We play some teams that we've never played before. And can we beat teams? Yeah, I think we can. Depends on who you get. But again, the level of competition rises. It's 3A. We played a lot of teams that are in the Metro, play club ball year-round. Little old Hutchinson, we're going to drive down to St. Paul. We're going to have fun. We experienced it last year, and that was one of our battle cries this year. If you like what you ate, do you want seconds, or do you push yourself away from the table? And they decided they wanted seconds, so we're going for it.